U.S. Supreme Court. It began its new session this morning as the court faces one of the most consequential terms in years. And it's set to take up cases on abortion, gun control, and the death penalty, vaccine mandates, and even more. Senior national correspondent Terry Moran joining me live there from the Supreme Court. We were talking earlier about the decisions before the court, what they'll be discussing. Terry, already hearing some protests behind you. What's the feel? What's the vibe right now?
Well, everything is at stake, really, in this term on the issue of abortion, of course. Still, 50 years after Roe versus Wade, maybe the most controversial subject in American life. And I want to show you this loud but not particularly large protest. If you've got a microphone and a pair of speakers, you can really make a difference. But there's no question that this is the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this hugely divisive issue in American life. The right to choose is as some have it, the right to life as others. What's at stake in the case out of Mississippi? Mississippi banned all abortions after 15 weeks of gestation. That was a deliberate attempt to get this court to overrule Roe versus Wade. Roe versus Wade allows women the right to choose to have an abortion in America under the liberty that we are all guaranteed under the 14th Amendment to our Constitution. That decision really one of the most reviled, controversial in American history. This is a new court that will consider Mississippi's effort to get them to overturn Roe versus Wade. 3 Trump justices, really Chief Justice John Roberts, who has been in the middle on some of this, now in the minority. It's all up to those 3 Trump justices, Justices Kavanaugh, Barrett, and Gorsuch, and Clarence Thomas, and Justice Alito, to decide whether or not women will continue to have that right to choose abortion in America, or whether the court will allow states to ban abortion, as they have de facto allowed Texas to do so. Really, everything on the table right now on the issue of abortion. That case comes up in December. This crowd will be tiny compared to what will happen the day that comes down.
So, as this busy session, I hope you can hear me okay. The music is quite loud, Terry. I admire your ability to focus as always. Death penalty, gun control, vaccine mandates, a lot on the docket. What else are you watching?
Well, that gun control case, let me see if this one helps. I'm not sure if we can tune that out a little bit. But that gun control case, the state of New York severely restricts people's ability to carry firearms in public. You need a special permit to carry firearms. Well, this court years ago in a case out of Chicago said the right to bear arms is a fundamental right guaranteed by the Second Amendment, but they left a lot of questions unanswered. They did say in that opinion by Justice Antonin Scalia, the late Justice Scalia, that states will have leeway. States and localities will have leeway. Some restrictions are constitutional. It's not a carte blanche to do anything you want with a weapon. And so at the end of the day, this court will have to decide, do you have a constitutional right not just to have a firearm, but to carry it in public, even if the state of New York would say otherwise for the public safety in that state. That's a big case. And then there are cases on religious liberty, the funding of religious schools through the public treasury in the state of Maine. Some rural schools rural districts have no public high schools. Parents there want to know if they can use public money to send their children to religious high schools. That's a big one. All kinds of big decisions coming down this year, and really with a strong conservative majority, liberals are bracing for what they consider the worst.
Our Terry Moran there at the Supreme Court. We'll be talking throughout the day and, of course, at 3 p.m. as well. Terry, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.